Did you know that Emperor Tamarins might not be as emotionally intelligent as we often believe? It's a surprising thought, but the truth is more nuanced than it appears. Picture this: you're at a zoo, enjoying the playful antics of these tiny primates. They seem to understand you, almost mirroring your emotions. But what if I told you that their behavior is often misinterpreted? Many people assume these creatures possess a level of emotional intelligence that simply isn't there. Let's dive deeper. Those charming tails and wide-eyed expressions conceal a reality that few recognize. Most trainers and enthusiasts overlook the unsettling truth about how these tamarins actually behave. Their actions are driven more by instinct and survival than by forming emotional connections. Imagine observing them in the wild. You see them grooming each other, their sharp cries echoing through the trees. It's easy to think they are bonding, but those moments are often rooted in dominance and hierarchy rather than affection. Here's the twist: many trainers unintentionally reinforce misconceptions about their emotional capabilities. They use training methods that assume a deeper understanding, only to find that these behaviors are often just learned responses. What if their playful chattering isn't a sign of joy, but simply a call for attention? Now, let's talk about some common mistakes. Have you ever tried to connect with a pet, believing it understood your feelings? With Emperor Tamarins, attempts at emotional training can lead to frustration not just for you, but for the Tamarin too. They respond to stimuli, not emotions, leaving both parties confused. Imagine a child trying to teach a Tamarin to respond to human emotions. It's a futile effort. Instead of forming a heartfelt bond, you end up with an animal caught in a training cycle that doesn't align with its natural instincts. It's a sad reality, and many people don't realize the risks of this misunderstanding. So, what's the solution? Recognize that these creatures aren't reflections of human emotions. Embrace their unique behaviors and wildness. True connection comes from respecting their nature rather than projecting our feelings onto them. As we consider this, let's reflect on the broader implications. Are we often projecting our desires onto other beings, expecting them to feel what we feel? The truth about Emperor Tamarins encourages us to rethink our relationships with the animal kingdom. Next time you watch their playful antics, remember it's not about emotional intelligence, it's about the raw, untamed essence of being. Let's approach them with respect, acknowledging their reality, and perhaps we'll uncover a deeper connection than we ever imagined. Have you ever looked into the wide eyes of an Emperor Tamarin and wondered what they were really thinking? Their tiny faces hold a mystery, and beneath that playful exterior lies something quite unsettling. Many people see these little creatures as simply adorable, but there's a darker side that often goes unnoticed. What if our understanding of their emotional intelligence is completely off? You might see just a cute monkey with a mustache, but there's a deeper story that raises troubling questions about what these misunderstood animals truly experience during training and the emotional toll it takes on them. Imagine yourself at a zoo, watching these fascinating primates perform tricks. You clap and cheer, but have you ever considered what's happening behind those expressive eyes? The training methods might not be just about fun and games. Not all animals respond to training the way we think. The Emperor Tamarin has a complex emotional world that often gets overlooked in our quest for entertainment, leading to serious consequences. Picture a facility where tamarins are trained. Each successful task earns applause, but what you don't see is the stress lurking beneath the surface. Their tiny hearts may race, and their playful demeanor could be hiding real anxiety. It's easy to miss these signs when we're caught up in admiration. Many trainers believe that if an animal is performing, it must be happy. But what if that belief is a dangerous misconception? What if those tricks are actually survival tactics in a world they can't control? Now, let's raise the stakes. The delicate balance between instinct and learned behavior in the Emperor Tamarin can easily be disrupted. Have you ever thought about what happens when we push them too far? Overexertion could lead to emotional breakdowns. Imagining a creature always on display, its true feelings masked by a facade of cuteness. So, what can we do? Are there better training approaches that consider their emotional well-being? The answer lies in understanding. Empathy can transform how we interact with these captivating beings. As we reflect on this, think about the implications not just for Emperor Tamarins, but for all animals we engage with. Are we truly seeing them for who they are? The next time you encounter one, remember there's so much more beneath the surface. If you're eager to learn more about their incredible emotional world, stay curious. There are untold stories waiting to be uncovered, and sometimes the most unsettling truths can lead to the greatest understanding. Have you ever watched an emperor tamarin and wondered, what are they really feeling? You might be surprised to discover that these charming primates are far more complex than they appear. The unsettling truth is that many of us misinterpret their emotional signals, mistaking their behaviors for something entirely different. Picture yourself at the zoo, captivated by their playful antics. It's easy to assume they're just having a blast. But what if I told you their subtle stress signals often go unnoticed, hiding in plain sight? Most people overlook these crucial cues, believing that animal training equates to truly understanding the animal's emotions. However, this misunderstanding can have serious consequences. For instance, you might see an emperor tamarin hanging back, seemingly indifferent while its friends play. It's tempting to label this as shyness or disinterest. But what if that's actually a warning sign? What if that little monkey feels overwhelmed, stressed, or even scared? Misinterpreting these signals can lead to significant errors in their care and training. Let's explore this further. Imagine a zookeeper trying to bond with an emperor tamarin, offering treats and engaging in playful interactions. Yet, despite their efforts, the tamarin sits alone, its tail twitching. Its tail spited. Many might dismiss this as a quirky personality trait, but the reality is more concerning. Ignoring these signals could result in behavioral issues, even aggression. Now, consider the risks involved. Imagine being in a stressful situation where no one notices because they were too focused on your outward appearance. It's a lonely feeling. Sure, here's the tightened version of your script chunk right. The same goes for these Tamarins. Beneath their cute exterior, they might be silently crying out for help. So, how can we change this narrative? First, we need to become more observant and learn to identify the signs of stress: a tense body posture, a rapidly moving tail, or sudden withdrawal